Village has sat down at the table. Alan, actually, since you're not in the game, I can link you to the spectator materials for Forum Survivor if you're into that. Anyway, let's take a look at this board here. We've got a colony board, 3-4 with estates. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Attacks Jester, Minion, Ghost Ship, Ambassador. Well, Ambassador's pretty big deal, and Ghost Ship is no fun. Yeah. Trashing, you've got Upgrade and Ambassador. Colony game with all this crap going on. Ambassador's probably going to be a big deal. Village, you've got Walled Village, Workers Village. Draw, you've got Ghost Ship, Alchemist, potentially Minion. Yeah. Plus buy Workers Village. Yeah, big engine with Ambassador, and the price for losing the Ambassador War is what? A deck full of coppers, right? So, how to best win the Ambassador War? Your draw is Alchemist, which is a pain. Enablers for Ambassador are Scheme and Walled Village in the early game, and then Ghost Ship is kind of annoying. Sort of annoying. But Ghost Ship might be a priority. So I'm thinking open, double Ambassador? Open double Ambassador, probably get a Scheme on my next 3, probably get a Walled Village on my first 4, and then try and focus on draw. I may need to buy a silver at some point, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Alan says, nah, I don't want to spectate. I just want to tease you for accidentally sharing some stuff on stream. Well, for accidentally, yeah. I really want to open with this Walled Village, but that's just a terrible idea. Double Ambassador. Yay, Ambassador! And here we will pick up Le Walled Village. And, well, at least they don't collide. I mean, it's a shame I didn't get to play one on turn 3, but hey, I'll take it. This could be much, much worse. On the other hand, he's having a great draw here, but he does that. Interesting decision. I don't know that I would have made the same one. I have a pretty significant lead here. I have 4 times as many points as he does, so I clearly have the early advantage. 5 already for a Ghost Ship. I'm in trouble. TBH. That's it's going to be really annoying that he has his Ghost Ship. I do think Ghost Ship here is pretty clearly the correct move. Getting that draw and getting the attack played is going to be super annoying for me. Yep. Yeah, he's doing quite well here. And I'm just behind. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, another Ghost Ship there would have been pretty bad, but if I'm going to get Ghost Shipped every turn, I'll seriously consider resigning. Joseph2302 says you make your own shuffle luck. Thank you for that. I'm pretty sure it would be a mistake to return this copper, because I want to make sure I have some economy in my deck, yeah? I mean, I will draw it. Ugh. I do have only $2 in my deck. He doesn't seem to be prioritizing Ambassador plays. I'm sort of counting on him to give me another copper. We'll see if that works out. Dude, this is annoying! Stop it! Okay, so he did give me a copper. That was very nice of him. I'm now going to give him 2 coppers back. But if I continue to get hit by a ghost ship every turn, I mean, I guess I shouldn't give up on the idea of... you're annoying. I shouldn't give up on the idea of doing that, because if I can junk him sufficiently, then he won't be able to get to his 1 ghost ship every single turn. That is his only source of draw. Okay, so here I can have a pretty good turn. I can get a silver. It's a little shaky, but it needs to be done. And I do need to get a ghost ship and start attacking him. He did, apparently he let thinning take a back seat. I mean, he does have over 20 cards in his deck. So, I'm not out of it. And I think it's because he might have misplayed. Now, let's think very carefully here, because I could return 2 coppers and get a silver, or I could just get a ghost ship. Ghost shipping him every turn is probably going to be super annoying. His deck is very large, and I win this game by snowballing him, I think. He doesn't really have that much draw. He's got 3 villages, a ghost ship, and 700 schemes, yeah. I don't win this game by playing ghost ship. I win this game by snowballing him. So I need to return these. And now, do I get a silver or do I get a scheme? If I scheme the village, I still guaranteed junk him twice every turn. And hope that he can't keep up with that. Yeah, that's how I win the game, so we're going to play towards it. And second silver, getting some form of draw is going to be important here. Walled Village. Jester. Okay. And ghost ship. There's a lot going on in the chat that I'm probably missing out on. Alchemists, I mean, I'd like them, but I don't know that I can afford to... Oh, he just skipped copper. That's annoying. Okay, this is a lucky turn for him. What does he top deck? Ghost ship. Yeah, that's a good choice. I need to focus on thinning again. I think that means ditching the copper. And let's get a workers' village. More villages is a good thing. Okay, that was good. If I was thinking better, I should have punted the workers' village for next turn so I could top deck walled village. I misplayed that turn. I should have been thinking more clearly. Do I get a potion here? No. Just get another village. Okay. We're back in business with this deck. Now what? Should be able to draw pretty reliably. I would like a second scheme, so I can top deck Village Ghost Ship. I don't think I necessarily need Alchemist at this moment. I want some more economy as well, but I mean, again, junking is more important. I'll keep the copper around. I should consider getting a third ambassador, just to give him so many junks every turn, like all the junks. But I want to continue to draw my deck so that maybe I can add some economy to it. So I think a second ghost ship is appropriate here. Okay, now I have $7 in my deck. Let's think pretty carefully about what we want to do about this. What are my options? I could pick up Village Scheme, Village Ambassador actually. It seems a little more attractive. That involves not thinning at all. But and I didn't overdraw my deck this turn, so I actually don't like that play. I don't think I need another village. How about just return all the coppers and get no, all the coppers but one and get another ambassador. That if he gestures me, I want him to hit the ambassador, because that's least useful to him, I think. I'd like to see how thick his deck is. This is obnoxious. I guess I need another village. And I will return this copper at the end of my turn. Except I only had one action left. Stop playing badly, Adam. That's the kind of mistake that's going to lose you this game. 2 schemes in play, so I can top deck Village Ghost Ship. Stop being stupid, Adam. Okay, well, we'll draw our deck this turn. Alan says, I have to say, though, watching Adam's deck come back together from what looked like a disastrous early game emphasizes how badly I understand Ambassador games. Well, whoa! He resigned. Whew! He had 14 copper. Wow, okay, his deck must have been enormous. I mean, even with 6 schemes, he couldn't line up and upgrade a village ghost ship play every turn. let me catch up on the chat. I mean, he GG'd me back. He didn't lose his connection here. Let me catch up with the chat. You make your own shuffle luck. Yeah, I had a. This is mean. Let him Adam up off the floor. So yeah, I got off to a bad start, and I had no money in my deck, which apparently I didn't need for a while. Alan says at one point that I should have put back both ambassadors and not Am Copper because I needed to get a silver. So, like, I think I think what happened here is that I was off to a bad start, and JSH went into expand my deck mode, and he got to the point where, I guess for maybe a couple of turns, his Jester was a little weird. He added an upgrade, which I thought was okay. I thought that was okay. And 10,000 schemes, which I thought were great. I think what happened was there were a couple of turns where he couldn't draw his deck and keep on top of it. And at that point, I mean, my out was I had to snowball him. I had to just get his deck size out of control. He had plenty of good cards in his deck, and there was nothing I could do about that. I just needed to win the Ambassador War super hard. And since he let off the gas, I guess I was fortunate in that I took advantage of that window of opportunity. So, like, I guess when Alan says, watching Adam's deck come back together from what looked to me like a disastrous early game, like, I mean, at some point, you have to stop doing nothing but thinning your deck and do something with your life. But, you know, the draw costs 5 and it has the attack, and so it's difficult to gauge that. You know, you have to get enough economy to start drawing, and then once you're drawing, you can start to do other things. But, like, draw and thinning is just so much more important than anything else. So, more things. Apparently, I said playing badly, and I should have said playing poorly. Alan says, adding the third ambassador is pretty ambitious. The draw is so weak. Every extra payload card needs an additional ghost ship and an additional village. Yes, it was ambitious, but again, that's how I win the game. And I wanted to speed up that process. And JSH says he was having some bad luck, although, as Joseph2302 said earlier, make your own shuffle luck. Anyway, I'm going to stop yammering about that game.